Hey there. Zip, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the camera. Say hi, everyone. She's not very bright. Anyway, how's everyone? I hope good. Yesterday I posted a short clip. I think I'll try to edit it on this video at the beginning because it's her in an outfit and it's very cute. And anyway, I thought I would talk to you guys about a thing that I think we all go through. I've been on a self-improvement mission my entire life, and I've always been not structured, not disciplined enough to ever follow through until after I went through cancer treatment and all that. It wasn't the cancer treatment. It was that I started thinking I better get my you-know-what together now because I didn't have any time and I didn't want to leave the world the way I had been showing up. I wanted to do a little bit better. I knew I had something better to offer, a little bit better version of myself. I knew I had some magic in there. And it was time to maybe get it together because the time was running out. And so I started on the rabbit hole of self-improvement. And boy, is that not a rabbit hole. Okay, I'm nowhere near there. But it was then that I fell in love with a gentleman, a PhD named Dr. Wayne Dyer. I'm sure you've heard of him. I learned millions of things, and I think the self-improvement journey itself you can get stuck in. You can just beat yourself up, do this, do that, and you can stay right there and keep doing those things. And I think that's what I did most of my life, but I never did the follow-through. Oh yeah, I was gung-ho, but I never would do the structure and the discipline. James Clear's book really helped me with that. Now the title just went out of my head. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, doing those baby steps consistently, day after day. But what really made a big, huge difference was the idea of I am enough. A hypnotherapist named Marissa Peer, I heard her speak, and she was talking, it was a hypnotherapy session, and she was trying to hypnotize you, and she said one of the greatest things is self-care, self-love, and you need to learn to love yourself. And I thought, right. Well, I am enough became a mantra to me. I wrote it on my mirror in the bathroom, and I told myself that every day. And suddenly, I started feeling like I liked myself, like I was enough, like I was, and it wasn't like I had big drastic changes, and they certainly didn't come overnight. But that I am enough really hit me for some reason, and I started to notice how much little girls do not, I think we all struggle with it, but I think little girls especially don't believe they're good enough. They just, and I mean, I came from a good family and I was told I was enough. I was spoiled rotten. But how do we come to believe that we aren't good enough, that we can't do certain things? And all I can tell you is that Marissa Peer said if she had a child today, if I had a daughter today, she said I would make some homemade wallpaper that said I am enough, and I would plaster it everywhere in my child's room so that she read that every moment that she could. And so it planted a seed in my head, and I started writing little notes to myself, I am enough, and I put them all over my walk-in closet. I mean, I made thousands. And I put them all over my closet, and I started handing them out to the little girls in the neighborhood. Just as a little card. Well, I'm telling you, I'm showing up for myself. I'm keeping promises to myself. I have a long way to go, but I have made significant changes in my life, and I can feel that I am becoming a better at things I want to become better at. I'm more structured. I'm more disciplined. I do what I tell myself I'm going to do. You know, going through cancer, I didn't do anything in my house because I physically couldn't. I wasn't strong enough. My house was really a dirty mess. And I have to tell you, I'm not the greatest housekeeper to begin with, but it was embarrassing. And every time someone would come by my house, I would be ashamed to let them in. I struggled with it. And I would beat myself up until one day, it was like a voice in my head went off that said, "Excuse me, but you were busy. You had a job to do and you did it well. You survived. So when you're strong enough, you can do the chores. You can get the house cleaned." And you know what? Baby steps. My house is getting there. My house is getting done. The floors are getting in. I've washed the walls. I got rid of all the crap. And every day I do my dishes. Every day I clean my bathrooms and scrub my toilets. And it's incredible. I'm an artist and I have a lot of painted things and mosaic, but my house is actually clean. I'm not embarrassed to let someone in because things are clean. And I do those chores consistently every day. And it makes you proud of yourself, but I put those everywhere in my closet, that I am enough. And I am telling you, if you want to make a significant change for the better in your life, that one key phrase turned everything around for me. You know, I don't know how I came to believe that I wasn't good enough or that I wasn't enough. But I'm here to tell you, you are enough just because you're alive. Just because you are a divine, perfect, imperfect creature of God, and you are here, and you are supposed to be here, and you're supposed to be right where you are here. Yesterday I posted a short little clip of my dog in her little outfit, and I thought, you know what? We don't look at our dogs and think, oh wait, let's get a different dog because you're not good enough. And they don't ever think, well, I'm not going to bark very loud because I don't bark good enough. They just know they're good enough, like we do when we're babies. When we're babies, we come in and we scream when we're hungry and we let people know. And I just think it's so important that we let little girls and little boys, we tell them, you're good enough. You can do anything you dream of being. And I've just really been on this kick of, I'm good enough. I don't think I'm better than. I just am good enough. And, you know, that concept of being good enough is what turned, you know, I don't think I'm a great artist. But I know that it's good enough. And that's all that matters, because I love creating it. Whether anybody else appreciates it, sure, I want to make money at it. But it's not about the money. It's about, I do it because that's who I am. That's what I do. And I finally figured out how to digitize my art. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm going to be 64 in about, 2 weeks. And boy, am I behind. But I'm learning, and that feels good. I mean, I really understand some things. And I learn more and more every day. This YouTube channel has taught me so much. So I'm telling you, if you have a child, I am enough. Post it everywhere in their room. Make them little signs. Put it everywhere, because it literally is the way to make them know they are enough in everything they do. I think we all need to be told we're good enough every day, and you need to tell yourself. If there's nobody else to tell you, just tell yourself, because you are good enough. We are all good enough. Tell yourself you're good enough and that you love yourself. It's important to love yourself. God loves you. I love you. You're good enough. Peace. Be kind to each other. Have a great day. Bye. Zippy loves you too. Oh, she looks like she's stressed. Say bye. See, now she's going to look around for you. Okay, see ya.